Hi, my name is Tolu, and I am passionate about trying to live according to God's Eden ideal. And I think you should be too. You're probably thinking, what on earth is this Eden ideal? So I've asked members of our team to explain it in their own words. Catch you in a minute.
What I feel was, if the world was to be the Eden ideal, I feel that it will be a world with no issues, no problems. A world that we will be able to communicate across all boards and have no problems with anyone.
Eden was surrounded by a wilderness, and the job of humanity was to create a great and awesome world around them.
Everybody would want to just help their neighbor. There would be equality. Everybody's on the same kind of playing field, if that makes sense. Like, everything that you do is not driven by what you want, but driven by what is going to help your neighbor.
For me, it's simply going back to basics and, connecting man back to God. I think that's the Eden ideal. And how can we empower people to maintain that relationship in this day and age on this earth?
It's us being free from condemnation, but having a heart of love towards everyone in the world, and being willing to listen and to understand where everyone has come from in terms of their walk, and creating a continuous open dialogue.
The thing that excites me about the Eden ideal is we have such potential to make this world an amazing place if we actually engage making it a better place for everyone around us. We would create such an amazing world.
Being rooted and in relationship with God kind of covers how you treat other people. It covers how you live your life in terms of your morals and your ethics. It covers the way you speak. It covers the way you think towards other people. It covers the motives you have.
I think that Jesus came to be a living example.
Jesus came to say that's what he's here to do, and he did it. He fed people, he healed people, he actually went out and did it, created that good world. That mission is what he wants us to now carry forward.
Yeah, thinking Jesus came to right the wrongs.
He came and he left us the Holy Spirit to help us to continue to live a life that is pleasing to him, to help us achieve all the things that he set out for us to do on earth, to love the poor, to feed the hungry, to whatever example he has lived on earth. The Holy Spirit is there to teach us and to help us to continue to.
God is love, so you cannot claim to know God if you do not love your neighbour. The Bible even says that, how can you claim to love God if you don't even love the neighbour that you see?
So, if like us, you're someone who is passionate about continuing this mission that Jesus started to create a good world and to establish his kingdom, then we'd love for you to join us on this journey. We don't have all the answers, and trust me, we also struggle with how to apply these ideals in practice. Check this out.
Living truthful every day. 100%. No, it's true. Trying to live truthful in this day and age
completely
is hard.
Truthful.
It's hard
as well.
because there's some things that you have to lie about to be able to get ahead. Come on now. Not everybody's been, that they could just, it's true. Me, I would have left that money in there,
Forgiving somebody who has hurt you deeply, that is difficult. And I think that is something that I know I definitely struggle with.
I think we're so wired to just be in control, and if you're not in control, get some control over your life, your situation, your finances. So when you hear Jesus say something like, the birds and the flowers don't worry about clothing themselves, so neither should you, that just sounds ridiculous. That just sounds like poor financial management. Jesus, open an account, man. Come on,
let me help you sort out your money.
He's out here saying don't store up treasures. What are you saying, Jesus?
Just live as you are.
Don't save.
Nah.
I think loving your enemies and blessing those who persecute you, that is difficult. I mean, we know as human beings, our natural instinct is to fight back. Do you know what? I feel like loving your enemies, that one I can kind of get my head around. But it's like, bless those who persecute you. Like, for me, that's just another level of why do I actively have to go and do something? Like, loving you is hard enough, but to actually physically go out of my way to bless you, even if it is just in my words, that's mad.
If someone slaps you on the left side, turn the right side for them to slap you again. Like, or if someone takes your coat, give them your tunic as well.
Nah, that's just a mockery, bro.
If someone asks you to go 1 mile, go with them 2 miles. Like, there's some actual like stuff like that.
They said I'm going home. But what do you think that Jesus meant when somebody slaps you on one cheek, turn your face and slap? Like, you think that he meant that literally?
No, but the thing is, I don't think that God was saying that. If someone punches you, knock them out. One. And then talk to them, like, don't do that again.
But I think what Jesus was trying to say is don't be reactive to how people treat you, and also remember vengeance is the Lord. But I don't think it means you should then open yourself up to attack again. I don't think that's what the Bible says.
You should learn from your mistakes, right?
Some people just be going out there just like, beat me.
Just with that bam.
Yeah. Beat me up. So it's like, they beat me up yesterday, but I'm still going.
I'm still going to walk down that same alley again.
They're going to beat me again. Like, that's not even wisdom. Why would you walk down the same alley again?
Exactly.
Like, why would you do that?
So yeah, we're going to try to unpack these teachings and find real ways to put them into practice. We want to connect and learn from amazing people who are doing these things in the real world. And maybe you could be one of them. So follow us on Twitter and Instagram at The Eden Ideal, or check out our website, www.theedenideal.com, where we release weekly podcasts and lots of other useful content. See you around.